Hello. Uh, been thinking about the Africa. Actually, I've been thinking about how much Africa has been segregated so badly, and I'm comparing it to America, you know, and I think about uh, it's kind of hard to say. It's 1:36 in the morning. I'm leaving work on Sunday, and it's the 1st of July. And 4th of July is coming up pretty soon. Yeah, I look at the natives here in America, they're kept in their reservation, and they don't want to wander off in the reservation. It seems like, you know, if they come out of the reservation, they're going to be slaves to greedy ass fucks out here in America. They're going to be slaves to greedy ass fucks in America. And the civilized people, see them as lazy, you know? Well, civilized people are actually slaves, and they look at them as lazy, but it's like, it's why you've been oppressing natives for so long. You've been oppressing natives for so long, and you kind of like wiped their history away, wiped out everything, their language away. You wiped the language away, too. And you look at Africa, it's like everybody speaks English or French. Either English or French. They're bilingual over there. It's like, holy shit, yeah, they're bilingual. So it's like, you wonder about the white people there is similar to the way America is. It's similar, it's way similar to America, you know? On greed. It's like a greedy ass, only a greedy fuck will manipulate you to make believe that you are the bad guy. That's the way it always works. Only a greedy fuck will manipulate you to be the slaves of their fucking profit making, corporations and government, following by their laws. You got to obey their laws. So, I look at Africa. It's like they're under the white. They're still under like a white politics of life. They're still under white politics according to their laws. They're still using the white justice system over there. It's like, yeah, it's so ingrained, and it's so ingrained into them. To believe in this type of greedy ass justice system. America's the same way. It's basically, it's all whitewashed. Laws is basically all whitewash. If you don't realize that, if you don't see that, even when I showed you the dollar bill, the racist dollar bill, I show you that whitewashing is still here, and the history is still here. It's like, one thing I hate about is that humanity always been migrated, especially the natives here that used to be here. They used to migrate, from one end of the continent to another end of the continent where the buffalo roams, to go get their food. You got to understand, humanity migrated. So I wouldn't care, where they came from and who they are. If you had no borders and you had no fucking, TSA, you know, and then it costs money to cross the border, and it costs money to fly. It's like you wonder if this is a fucking sick system that we live in. It's like when the rabbit guy who gave me who respond to my video about Africa. Thought Africa be black in Africa and Asians be black in Asia, And what about America? We might as well make America native. You know, America should be native. You know, instead of fucking white. You know, and I guess the white population will have to go back to Europe. You know, the original Americans should go back to England, where they originally came from. You know, or Russia, or Paul, or you know, Germany, whatever. You know, but it's like diversity. You know, yeah, diversity. If you understand the real definition of diversity, you know, is to open your borders up. If you open your borders up, then you really have diversity, you know, and migrants, you know. And if you didn't have an economy, you know, people wouldn't fight to go to wouldn't fight to have jobs, you know. Having a job is the whole reason why people go to borders, so they can so it'd be a good opportunity for them to make money, to have, you know, make a profit for a living. But if you didn't have all this shit, you wouldn't have all this fucking problems. You know, to be honest, if you didn't have borders, you didn't have fucking, you know, forced slavery for jobs, you know, if you didn't have an economy, then, and if everybody was self-reliant, you know, and truck drivers won't have to go fucking out of their way for 5-6 days to do all these fucking stupid jobs for these greedy ass fucks, you know, then it's like you wouldn't need borders. You know, people know how to fuck. I realize that human beings can adapt to all different environments, you know? Human beings can adapt to all different environments, you know? It's like if a human being wants to go somewhere, like want to go to Russia or China or fucking, you know, Canada or Mexico, you know, it's like, who cares? You know? All these racist fucks with borders. All these racist fucks who believe in borders and greed are the true fucking madness of this fucking planet. You live on one planet. Remember, you live on one planet. And you're all human beings, you know? And it's like, I know there's a guy's gonna give me a thumbs down because he doesn't like to hear that shit. Because I realize, you know, if you really truly woke up, then if you really truly woke up, then you're a human being, you know. You wouldn't consider yourself Asian, Chinese, you know, American, Native. It doesn't matter, you know. But this border shit, you know, this authoritarian system, you know, you live in an authoritarian system, and it monetizes you and everything you do in fucking life, you know. That's a prison. That is a prison. I'm going to tell you that for a fact. That's a fucking prison, you know. It's like, yeah, you're so scared. Now these fucking white people, you know, they're so scared about they're losing their whiteness, you know, and they're losing their white culture. It's like, you don't have a culture. You borrowed all the other cultures and you put it together, and that's how you became a cultured person. It's like barbecue. Actually, a black man or a native meat. I mean, it doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter. Even English people had barbecues back then. You know, it's like, yeah. I realize, yeah, I could see that now. It's like barbecue has always been here since the dawn of time. You know, when you're hunting for a deer and you're roasting a deer over a fucking spick or something, or a stick, you know, and you feed your whole fucking tribe, clans, whatever you had tribes and clans, you know, and you're all fighting against each other. Now it's the time, right now it's the time that you're gonna get rid of all this bullshit and start being together, you know, working together, you know. And stop this border crap and stop this fake economy shit and the fake money is fake. I can tell you that. Money is not fucking real, and all you got is these greedy ass motherfuckers who just want you to work you to death. You can't. It's like, what do you need competition for? You know, you got to be fucking ridiculous to have competition. You know, Competition's breaking me down. It's burning me out. You know, it's like, it shows you how fucking idiot, how much of fucking idiots these fucking whitewashed, brainwashed fuckers who believe that being individuals and everybody should stab everybody in the back and then have their guns ready to protect their materialistic bullcrap. That's all they're doing. They're protecting their materialistic bullcrap. That's it. And their fucking fake money. They're fighting for fake money, you know? And then they're going to look at me like I'm a liberal, the way I am, you know? They're going to look at me like I'm a liberal. It's only a conservative fuckhead, you know? I'm really a fucking utopian type. I'm not a liberal, I'm a utopian type. I believe in utopia, you know? I believe that everything should be for free. And I believe that everybody shouldn't be educated to be a slave. You know, there's a difference between you and me. No one should be educated to be a slave. But I believe we should have a garden. You know, we should have a garden on our whole community. You know, if that we could feed the whole community, we don't have to distribute it. You know, if you know, just like it's funny, 2 acres could feed a whole town. 2 acres of fucking can feed a whole town if you know how to do it right. But you don't. You don't know how to do it right. You're more. You just suck everything. Your version of is ruining the land. You know, putting chemicals in the land. You know, what kind of sick fuck are you? You know, that doesn't really take care of the land. You don't have no conscience. You have no thoughts about this fucking living planet. This planet is live. You know, this planet is so fucking alive. It's like, yeah, it's just fucking ridiculous. You know. And, you know, those African people, you know, it's like, yeah, you've been suppressing, you know, you white people have been suppressing the African people for so damn long, and it's like you forced them to live the way you live. You forced them to live the way you live, and now you're threatened. You are threatened by it. You know, you're threatened by your own greed. That's what you are. You're threatened by your own greed. You know, your greed is what's going to fucking... America's the same way. Your greed is going to come back to you. It's going to hit you fucking hard. You know? It's going to take 2,500 years, maybe, before these fuckers will wake up, you know? It's going to take 2,500 years, you know? So I get to watch the fucking madness, you know? I'm going to watch the fucking madness... because it's 2020. By the time it's 2030, it'll be 60, 65. That's when the madness starts, you know. Hopefully people will have sense by the year 2065, you know. Or 2035, you know. Because I'll be 65 then, you know. I'll still be talking. I don't know where I'm going. You know, I'm just speaking my fucking mind out because these fuckers, I just see idiots. You know, idiots who all they care about is, they don't care about life. All they care about is making a profit. And they believe in this stupid fucking economy, you know? Oh, shit, you know? I'm just sick and tired of hearing this shit. Sick and tired of hearing these white people trying to save their own ass. Basically, that's what they're doing. White people are trying to save their own ass and manipulate you to believe, you know, that the evil, you know, the only greedy ass fuck is the white person, you know. Not all white people are bad. I can't say all white people, because some of them have sense, you know. Some of them have real sense. Only like a handful that I know that has some sense. But the rest of the white people, you know, they're so designed to fucking get their guns. You know, they're designed to have violence, and they're designed to make everybody's life miserable, you know? That's what they are. They're designed to make everybody's life miserable and live through and revolve around them, being whitewashed around them. And realize, you know, they're not making everybody... They're giving you this fake reality of this fake positivity and this negative reality that we live in, you know? Okay. I had to get that off my mind. I couldn't sleep last night because I had to think about this really carefully and how I would, how this fucking madness is starting to begin. This madness is starting to begin, and diversity. It's pretty much bullshit. Yeah, diversity. The true diversity on this planet is there is no borders. There is no race. We're all one human being as a collective. That's diversity. But another version of the white version of diversity is that, they all fade away. All white people will fade away, and go. That's it, we have to rely on white people to run our lives, It's like I mean, everything I do is white people, white owned, My mortgage, white owned, Paying my bills is white owned. It's like, all my money is white, So you tell me what's fucking wrong with this picture, When you suppress a race for so long, sooner or later they're gonna pop, and then wham, they're gonna get fed up, especially the poor people. You poor people. I know you poor people's under pressure. I know you're under pressure because of these greedy ass fucks. You gotta wake up and realize that these greedy ass fucks are just. They just want to make your life miserable. That's all they want to do. That's the whole objective to have poor people is to make their life miserable. You can work 3-4 jobs and they're getting away with it. They get away with they get away with everything. Okay, have a nice day.